Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am one for series. I am doing so good at getting in so many of them. Whether it's book 12, book 5, book 7, you have it, I'm there for it. And that's what happens in this book review for The Girl in the River by Rita Herron, and it's the Detective Ellie Reeves number 7. Now, in this book, Ellie is at a wedding. She's going to stand in the wedding. But the bride is nowhere to be found. I'm not even sure if she's going to stand in the wedding, but a bridesmaid is also missing. But as far as Ellie knew, Mia, her friend, Mia Norman, the one that was just about to get married, she was happy. She has a little girl, a 6-year-old daughter named Pixie, and they were both so happy with Mia's new husband. Pixie was going to have a new dad. But now, Mia and her bridesmaid are missing. What's worse is there's a body found in the riverbank. Ellie's blood turns cold. Is it Mia? Actually, it wasn't Mia. It was Tori, her bridesmaid. So now, Ellie must dig into what could have happened to Mia. Why did Mia disappear? And why was her bridesmaid killed? Why wasn't Mia's body found? And is Mia still alive? Okay? All of those factors have to be sorted out. Now, it's a race against time because as Ellie begins to dig into what possibly could have happened to Mia, she finds out something disturbing. DNA. What does the DNA show? The DNA shows that Mia was actually Jessie Havisham, a woman gone missing 5 years ago. Why did Jessie go missing 5 years ago? And why is Mia, who is actually Jessie, missing now? Was Jessie running 5 years ago? Is Jessie running now? And we'll say Mia. Was Mia running 5 years ago? And is Mia running now? And if Mia is on the run, why was her bridesmaid killed? Those are all things that Ellie must discover in this latest book in the series. Then there was a side story. The side story involved Cord and Derek and Ellie. What is her relationship to Cord? What is her relationship to Derek? And are we looking at a love triangle? What is it that Ellie wants as far as relationships are concerned? She can't really fully focus on that, obviously, because she's got to figure out what happened to Mia. So no doubt when we read the next book in the series, book number 6, we're going to get some sort of resolution to that. I kind of have an idea where it's going based on how the conclusion went, but I'm jumping ahead. Let's talk about who Cord and Derek are. Cord is a ranger, and so he gets very involved in a lot of Ellie's cases because if somebody is missing and he's looking for that person as a ranger, then of course he's going to run into Ellie on a professional level. Now, Derek is an FBI agent and gets involved quite naturally with whatever Ellie is investigating. So there's something dangling between Ellie and Cord and Ellie and Derek, and that's what I said when I jumped ahead a little bit. But the key thing in this book is trying to figure out why the bride is missing. Now, I don't want to tell you what happened. I would say a third of the way into the book that gives some insight into what happened and what possibly could have caused Mia to change her name from Jessie to Ellie. And with that, you have a real mystery because you have bad guys. You have, I gotta think for a second because I don't want to give you any spoilers. There seems to be some sort of network or conspiracy. I think I can say that without it being a spoiler. And with that network or conspiracy that is underlying what's going on, that's what Ellie has to chip away. That's what she has to chip away at it. She has to chip away at that because it's got to be the root cause of what's going on. And then, of course, as mentioned, the bridesmaid was found dead, but Mia, the bride, still hadn't been found. So what is her status? Is she dead? Is she going to turn up dead? If so, who wants her dead? And what about little Pixie? Is she going to be motherless now? And fatherless, because could her stepfather, or her future stepfather, raise her without her mother? Lots of questions. So I found that this book had good balance because of the drama with that network of conspiracy or cover-ups and those secrets that were going on and how that tied into the past of 5 years ago and the present of now. Excellent book. And the Joanna Fluke series, you know how there's a love triangle in that? And it's Team Ranger and Team Joe, I think. It's been about a year since I've read those. And I'm still about 13 books behind. But a lot of people wonder, which team are you on? Well, what team are you on in this book? If you've read this series, are you Team Derek or are you Team Cord? You might have the decision made for you as you get to the close of this book. So while this is a police procedural or a crime, not really a crime thriller, but more of a police procedural mystery thriller, we do need to know what happened to Mia. But those of us who are invested in this series, like I have been, I'm sure I've read all the previous books, but we're just going to check. I'm on Goodreads. I'm always on Goodreads because I have to make sure that I don't mix up characters' names, which I do anyway. They were the Silent Dolls. It looks like I didn't read books 2 and 3, Wildflower Graves and The Burning Girls. But I did read Frozen Souls, Stolen Angels, Hidden Bones, and this one, The Girl in the River. And I believe that those other 2 books in this whole entire series is on Kindle Unlimited. So I think in December, I'm going to just go ahead and snap those 2 books up, and that way I will have read this whole series. So there you have it, The Girl in the River by Rita Herron, the Detective Ellie Reeves, number 7. Hope that you come back for more because I'm definitely looking forward to book number 8 in this series. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.